And good afternoon, folks. Warp103 bringing another video. This time here we are with our next gambling special, the Austin Rex. So sit back, relax, and of course enjoy the show. And thank you for viewing this video. If you like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel by clicking the icon above, and then of course hitting the bell icon to get notifications when the next video drops. So here we go. All right, folks, we're here. We're at high warp, and we're on the outskirts of the galaxy. So we're bringing this replay. We're so far out, it's ridiculous. So the transmission, as you can see, is probably going to be glitchy, but we're going to make sure we try to get the gameplay looking great as we can, because that's just how we roll. So again, you've already seen the audio and the thing on the actual stats of this tank, and now you're actually looking at the actual gameplay. Now, as you can plainly see right here, I do got camo on it. I got it. Now, you know how I usually play this. I don't have gold loaded because I want to see how the tank actually is. I don't have the best crew inside of it because, again, that's really doesn't tell you how the tank is. You know, you're supposed to, a lot of people don't have the money for crews, don't have money for food. You know, they might have enough money to load some gold inside of it, but again, I want to show you exactly what it is without having to load gold. So again, this is best is going to be if you are budget minded and you ain't got. Now again, it does have equipment on it. Yeah, I'm not going to go out without any equipment on it, even though I know some people actually do that, don't have the money to actually buy equipment, but it's fine. Now again, you can see how maneuverable it is. You see how it turns. That's really good. Just the soft stats or the main stats for how it turns and everything else, it's really good. It's really good. Again, you can see how maneuverable it is. So if you're in a tight spot and you know what you're doing, but this is what I'm talking about when it's hauled down. I can't shoot over that. I'm so short. Like, hello, but you can see. But it's bouncy as F. I got caught once because, again, if you aim really good for the turret and everything else that for the cupola, you can hit it. But if they're hitting the main part of your hull, good luck. Good luck. So this medium tank is on the bouncy side. Yes, it has a big tumor on the top of his head and everything else, but that tumor still, if you position it right, they can bounce some shots. Now again, I'm not talking about bouncing shots from tier 9s and 10s. You see that was a tier 8 Sonoma SM. He's shooting gold, and I was still able to bounce. What? Turret still bouncing. So in that regard, great. Now you see me waiting right here. I am just sitting here relaxing. I'm hoping that the Sonoma actually comes out and play. Spoiler alert, he ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna do it. He's right on the cusp, like, you know, right on the cusp of dying. And all our team has to do on the east side is hold there. Let them push into, again, this is the you push, you lose map. You push into them, you lose. Now look at our EBR. EBR saying blah, 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 blah. No, you don't want to do that. Their EBR is, hey, he's doing the same thing, but he has lots of backup. And this is what happened when you try to blah, 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 with an EBR. You die. So you figure right now, oh, this is going to be easy game, warp, easy games. Again, all my team has to do is just hold. That's it. Let them push into us. And we have an SU back there, and then all of a sudden, what? Two guys just go vaporize just that quickly, even though we have an SU, ISU, and a Cannonen back there. So basically we had 3 tank destroyers, and basically, yeah, the mod 1 is basically just pushing in. Now again, I'm pushing in a little because again, I know better. And I can't get the next shot. This is what I'm talking about, a bunch of DPM and shit. Because you can't get that shot off. And thank you for the block, man. I sure appreciate it. I didn't get punished for it, but thank you, ML, for the block. And thank you for taking that L, because, you know, that's how that worked. So again, your DPM is a lie. The only way you're getting that DPM is, again, you're facing a tank destroyer, you track them for damage and go around them and keep tracking them and kill them. Because, again, if anybody has any sense at all, once they get tracked, they're going to fix their tracks. You won't be reloaded. Or in this case here, as you just seen this like that, I shot the guy so that he was able to get away. Because all they need to do is move enough to, when you track, move enough again that they're positioned where even if you track them, you're not doing damage. You can permanently track them. You can keep them in place until, you know, your 5 shots over, and then from there, what are you at that point? You're effed. Severely effed. Now, the other side is collapsed. There's nothing else I can do. And again, this is for mid-range combat. You cannot play this long range. The gun is craptastic at long range. You're seeing it. This is my first impression. Once I load the gold and everything else of that, will it be better? Maybe, but I'm not doing it. It's one of those things, or when you add the field modifications and all that good stuff like that. Yeah, this is the rock hard bottom line, no BS approach to if the tank is good and if it's not. If you can't handle this, sad for you, but again, this is how it is. So again, this is the waiting game. You can see them charging the other side. Our heavy tank is absolutely being useless. You know, now we still have a chance. Literally, if the heavy tank rotates to the other side and helps, you know, with the charioteer and the centurion, okay, the chance got way less. But at this point, I'm like, wow, I've been sitting here all this time. I could have reloaded. They're not pushing me. They're afraid of the autoloader. And that's one good thing about an autoloader. You know, again, people are always afraid to be that first guy to come in because they're like, oh, we're going to get punished. Now, I'm a one-shot. We already see that as soon as they come in, I am a dead man walking. Dead man walking. Nothing I can do. But I might as well reload and stuff like that. So just in case if they F up, miss a shot, maybe I can get 1 to 2 inside of them. But again, I'm just sitting here, just chilling. Hello, my dude. Now again, you see me hold down versus another tank. Blow the tracks off. Again, this is your bread and butter right here. You blow the tracks off and you bounce that shot, but I can't get the last shot out before he disappears. This is char fuel syndrome, but the char is better at it because it has what? More stealth. What? Higher alpha. What? A better gun, more accurate gun. If the gun was more accurate, oh yeah, I'd have a ball with this. Why? Because again, I'd be able to track them from distance and eliminate them. But in this case here, again, hit the full road, but what can I do? There's nothing. There's nothing I can do. Get away. Nope. Only thing I was hoping for is that our guy was able to track him, because most times when he tracked, they get spent. But nope, this is over. This is the best you're gonna get. Again, unless you are just like you see me hit the tank destroyer, you see me hit the tracks. I aimed for the tracks, blew his track off. Repair kit. He was able to back away and get just like that, and I could not get him again. That's the problem. Is this a good tank overall? Is this a good tank overall? No, absolutely not. It's terrible. It's terrible. But Warp, why do you say it's terrible? Your gun handling is the issue. If this was at 0.38 like all the rest of them, so you can make it better by putting on equipment that will bring it down to like 0.35, then this tank will be viable with nothing else. That's the only change that we really need. Again, I know people that absolute the 4-second interclip reload. I'm fine with the 4, even though I'm one of them. I'm fine with the 4-second reload if I have the attributes to be able to slap you from distance to track you. It didn't come around and murder you. This doesn't have that. It's like they said, okay, we have the charge blueprint. Maybe we can use that for the Rex and give it an extra shot or two. The problem is they left the critical thing that makes the char still good. The accuracy. Without that accuracy, again, you can't say, well, I'm going to get in close, burst them and run. You have no burst. 4 seconds between interclips is not a burst. That is a shot or two before they can reload. So yes, you can manage your shots better, but no. Now, this is my preliminary thing on this. Could it be better once I load the gold? Once I put the food on again to lower the reload time, you know, once I put a Brothers in Arms crew on it again to make it a little bit more accurate. We shall see. But for right now, all right, you're seeing the battle from the Rex. Now again, this is my preliminary thing on for that. I've already played 3 battles with this tank. All of them ended the same way, with a loss. All of them nearly the same amount of damage. Yeah, it's not for you, not for me. And I love autoloads, but no. Again, you can see the damage versus other tanks and everything else of that. Oh, actually, let's reach again. 9 shots fired, 7 connected. Of those 7 penetrated. Again, I'm aiming at short ranges and everything else of that. So again, I would expect nothing less from shooting at the range I'm shooting at. Again, overall, so that came 3rd in the team. But again, this is not for the faint of heart. If you're a super unicorn, you're not really going to matter to you and everything else. But let's spoiler alert, even the guys that I know that super unicorns are basically saying no. So again, teach his own. This is Warp103 saying warp out, have fun. Of course, we'll catch you guys on the next one.